6 Easy Ways to Lose Belly Fat. Everyone wants to shed some of that stubborn belly fat, right? If there was a magical machine that you could walk through and walk out skinny, we would all give it a shot. The reality is that we are just busy and tired. We come home from a long day of work and the last thing we want to think about is trying to go on a jog or eat a celery stick, right? But is there an easier way? Why, yes. Yes, there is. Here are Bell Medical Las Vegas 6 Easy Ways to Lose Belly Fat, made just for you: sugars, fats, proteins, and fibers. It may come as no surprise. But yes, a slight change in diet may be necessary. However, this does not always mean dieting, as in choosing and following a strict diet plan such as keto or paleo. There go the title: sugars, fats, proteins and fibers. 1. Watching sugars. A simple first step to take is simply watching your sugar intake. The beauty of watching your sugars is that everyone has their own way of doing this. You can take this as far or as little as you would like. Some people would choose a strict alternative, perhaps trying a phone app that tracks your intake. Some may just cut out as many sugary foods as possible. Some may take a slower approach and simply lower their amount of sugar intake by changing certain habits. Of course, you shouldn't cut out any essential nutrients from your diet, because we need them to live and function healthily. But like most things, sugars should be consumed in moderation. Choose to drink that soda less often. Opt for stevia in your morning coffee instead of sugar. Don't buy that gallon of ice cream. Save sugary treats for special occasions. They'll mean more, and taste even better, and of course, lead to losing belly fat and avoid gaining more belly fat. 2. Say no to trans fat. The next easiest and simple way to reduce belly fat, and lose belly fat, is by avoiding trans fat. Make a habit of reading the ingredient labels on processed foods carefully and avoiding products that contain trans fats, often listed as partially hydrogenated fats. You may also do this by making a point of eating more food that don't even have an ingredients label, i.e. fresh fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, meats, etc. Some examples of trans fat may be donuts, cookies, crackers, muffins, pies, and cakes. You can accomplish 2 things at once. By limiting your sugar intake of cakes, cookies, etc., you will also be potentially avoiding further damage to your health and belly fat by avoiding those foods. 3. A little extra protein can't hurt. Getting enough protein is vital in losing belly fat and keeping it away. The recommended daily intake is 46 grams of protein for women and 56 grams for men. However, a lot of health and fitness experts believe that we need much more than that in order to function optimally. A little extra protein never hurt anyone, right? So it may come as no surprise that the 3rd easy way to lose belly fat is upping your protein intake. Make an effort to include more protein-rich foods in every meal in your average day for optimal belly fat loss. Good sources of protein to include in your meals are of course meats, fish, eggs, dairy, tree nuts, seeds, or beans. If you don't have quite enough time to cook up some fresh protein-rich foods, you could certainly choose a protein powder or drink to help with your intake. 4. Up the fiber intake. Increasing your intake of fiber in your daily diet will most certainly help melt away that belly fat. The recommended daily intake is 25 grams of fiber for women and 38 grams for men, but most people are only eating about half of that. Make an effort to include more high-fiber foods every day. Fruits and vegetables are a safe bet to increase the amount of fiber you are getting in your diet. And no, cereal is not a viable source of fiber. In fact, most processed foods are not a good source of fiber at all. Like most foods, it is best to eat fresh natural foods to get the best quality of fiber to lose belly fat. Some of the best sources of fiber include bananas, flaxseed, beets, chickpeas, Brussels sprouts, avocados, legumes, strawberries, and so much more. 5. Cardio is key. Cardio is one of the best ways to lose belly fat and improve your overall health. We know it's easier said than done. But we've come to find that sometimes the easiest way to get inspired to get some exercise in, is by having something to motivate you. Find your motivation to get at least 30 minutes of cardio every day, preferably more. This reason may be different for everyone. Sometimes that is having a baby, taking your kids on walks, walking or hiking with your dog, riding a bike, required cardio after a procedure, a friend to work out with, etc. Once you find your motivation, it's all up to the cardio. As we said above, the frequency and duration of your cardio exercise is more important than its intensity. Next time you walk your doggo, plan to walk at a steady pace for an hour or two, rather than walking briskly for a shorter period of time. 6. Directly removing the fat. Perhaps the easiest way to lose belly fat quickly and efficiently is by removing it altogether. If this is an option you are curious about, then look no further. HD body sculpting may be a great option for you. What is HD body sculpting? Though we still suggest following the first 5 steps post-procedure for optimum results. What better motivation to a healthier lifestyle than to have your belly fat completely removed? HD body sculpting belly fat removal is one massive step in the right direction and is just the inspirational tool you need to reach your body goals. We are not suggesting replacing a healthy lifestyle. Exercise and eating right are very important. We find that the majority of our patients are already doing that and need a little extra help or extra contouring. That is where we step in. Between sugars, fats, proteins, fibers, cardio and body sculpting, you can reach your body goals so much quicker and easier than you would have dreamed. It's almost, but not quite, that magical skinny machine we talked about earlier, but until then, follow Bell Medical Las Vegas 6 easy ways to lose belly fat and you'll find yourself in the right direction. Discover the best weight loss program, the safest for your health. Click on the link in the description. Thank you for watching.